Hey guys, today we are going to be working with the commutative and associative property. And what this property is used for is when we are multiplying or adding things together and it kind of gets a little sporadic. So it's kind of an easier way to make things mix, kind of find an easier way to do things. Kind of like we did with the distributive property. Remember with the distributive property, we took something, we broke it apart, we multiplied everything, and then we kind of added it back together. Commutative property is very similar. Same with associative property. So the commutative property says if everything is all addition or everything is all multiplication, I can rearrange it however I want. Meaning if I had 17 plus 19 plus 3, I could rewrite that to 17 plus 3 plus 19. And I would do that because this right here would give me 20. And that's an easier number to work with. Whereas opposed if I added it over here, it gives me 36. So sometimes like that example might be easier to understand, but there will be times when it's like really big numbers, okay? Associative property says if I have all addition or all multiplication, I have grouping symbols, I can move those around however I want. Meaning if I have a parenthesis 7 times 42 times 10, I can change that if I wanted it 10 times 42 times 7. So I can just rewrite things. And I do that, like I said, to make things easier. So an example on this next one would be right here. On A, if we have 8 times 2 times 3 times 5. Well, if I did 8 times 2, that's 16. And then if I did 16 times 3, that's something. And then if I took that times 5, it just gets messy. So the point of the commutative and associative property is so that I can rearrange that or multiply it however I want if it is all multiplication or addition. So for me, I'm going to take this right away and I'm going to go 2 times 5 to give me 10. And then I'm going to go 8 times 3 to give me 24. And now I can multiply those together and then my answer is 240. So it's just another way to rearrange it to get the right answer without using a calculator. Because when you're doing your assignments and stuff like that for today, you're not allowed to use a calculator. Okay? So at this next one, I'm going to multiply these together and get 10. Multiply these together and get 34. I'm going to multiply those together and I get 340. Okay? If we keep moving down, there's a couple more. So 15, 18, 19, and 12. I'm going to add the 18 and the 12 together to give me 30. And then the 15 and the 19 I'm going to add together to give me 34. And when I add those, I get 64. So you can use this, like I'm showing you right now. This gives me 1.5 plus 3 gives me 4.5. So you can use this kind of as an overall way to check, an easier way to do it. I mean, is a calculator easy? Yes. But we're not using a calculator on this assignment, okay? So we're doing it by hand. We gotta know how to do it. Sorry about that yawn there. All right. Now the last part of your assignment is writing equations and solving them as best we can. So what that means is they're going to put in words, and we did this kind of before, 5 times the sum of x and y increased by x. Okay, so we're going to start with just the beginning, 5 times. So I know I'm taking 5 times something. 5 times the sum. Sum means to add. So I'm adding 2 things together. X and y. Increased by x. Okay? So then you distribute 5x plus 5y plus x. Now, like we talked about the other day, is there anything I can combine? These 2 x's I can make into a 6x plus 5y, and there's my answer. And we always go alphabetical, okay? So when you're typing this into your answer sheet, make sure A, B, C, D, alphabetically, it works out. Okay, let's try another one. 4 times x, so 4 times x, plus the difference of x and y. Okay, so is there anything I can combine in here? 4 times x plus the difference of x and y. I can combine the x's to get 5x minus y. Then the last one we're going to look at twice the sum of A and B. So twice the sum, so 2 times the sum of A and B, more than 3 times the sum of 4A and 2B. So we're going to do some distributing here. Shoot the rockets, as I like to call it. 2A plus 2B plus 12A from this plus 6B. When I combine my A's, I have 14A. When I combine my B's, I have 8B. And you're done. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense. If you have any questions, like I said, feel free to email me, call me, whatever you need to do on Google Meets. Thanks, guys.